Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk of a future trading. You're very welcome to follow any of our signal as long as you are on a sim. All our videos are for educational purposes only. And if you want to follow any of those signal, you are at your own risk. Please try to be on a sim until you learn how to trade the future. And there is a risk in the future trading. Uh, excuse me. We will be covering a lot today. And for the ones that just join us, you can follow the signal from the first column here on the left upper corner. And you will find there is a new signal. As right now, there is a new signal on the ES, a sell position 29.37, 29.33. It is the target. And if you're not familiar with the system, just hang around. We'll teach you how to look and read the market. Um, Then you will see, as an example here, Nasdaq a sell position. This is where we had the sell position at 94.75, target 83.37, ticks into the profit for the last entry signal, not the whole day. And then you can see target hit. The same story goes on the Forex and the stocks. You can use the system for Forex and the stock. As you see here, the YM on the blue chart, the blue charts are based on a 1 minute ATM. And then we use the black chart for, as an example. This one here, a YM, is a fully automated. So I prefer to use an ATM because I like to control my stop. But this is a full automated. And this one here, you cannot increase the profit. You cannot decrease the profit. You will be hitting the target on a fully automated, and it is done. One of the things, so this is the difference between the 1 minute I'm using prior to the market analyzer, or you can use the 3 minutes for the only thing, the excitement today, really, it is about this new auto trade we're about to release for the zone, and it is this is a total different automated trade, and this is a really, today it was an amazing day, and right now we have on the CL as well took a trade. And this is the one for our trader. I prefer for you to come in on Monday. We will be to members only. This is an extremely powerful automated trade. And for the ones followed us on the ES trade, you are doing fine. And let me grab it. The market is extremely fast. This is the um, whoever whoever followed us on that ES when we first come in, we told you there is a sell entry, and now we are coming to the reversal. Target is it is 33 level. Whoever followed us on that trade, he should be up 300. And let me show you the guys. They all taking a trade. Just trying to wait till the market calm down. It is extremely fast. And this is the ES based on the fib zone. I love that system. I cannot get enough of it today. And it is, and this is the CL. And actually, we had a trade on the Russell when this spike came in at 9:30, hit 1,000 on it. And this is the YM, hit 1,000 on that one here as well. And this is the new auto trade we are about to cover. On the ES, it's not just the 3 minutes. It's all of them the same entry. Look at this, guys. It's all of them, despite your time frame. This is your because I'm testing it, and despite your this is ES. The 5 minutes, the 1 minute, and the 3 minutes is the same amount. So what tells you the time frame is irrelevant on that auto trade. When the technical entry is come in, is gonna nail the trade, and this is amazing auto trade. You know, sometimes you find you hit the gold, and this is exactly how I feel about this auto trade. And things like this, you don't make it public, actually. You know, so but our members will have a bite out of it, and so this is a really an amazing stuff, and it is really enjoyable when the auto trade start taking a trade, you know, and whoever followed us on the ES, we are going to drive you to the target on 33. When we first started, we called that trade for you, and so this is it is I mean, we were expecting a boring day today, and it come out a very exciting day. Okay, so on the NASDAQ fully automated, I'll try to drag it down. Nice and quiet. Good. Okay, good. Whoever took that trade on the ES when we first started, we are getting 3 reversals in there, and there is a 293150. This is a pullback re-entry, so be careful on that trade, and you need to consider exiting out of that trade. That will get you to $250 on that trade. So we are doing okay. On the CL, on this zone is 620, and this is amazing. And our signal is the same story, actually. but a different entry and a different strategy. But this is, let me try to drag it here if I can. I have too many things open, and the YouTube is taking all my. It's a Friday today, so on the CL also the signal is hitting 660, and this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So please close the trade on the ES, and we'll try to find you an entry. On the ES, we have a double. It used to be double support. Now we have a double resistance. So keep your eye on the 29.35, and let's see what will happen. If we're gonna go above the 29.35, that means the party is over on the ES. And if this market it was not able to handle it, then we are about to go farther down on those trades. Okay, we are done with the Nasdaq. That's good. And YM, we are done with the YM. And we still have the CL. If I can find my CL. Oh, here's my CL. And I'm just waiting till this market a little bit. So we are done with the CL, with the Nasdaq and YM, and we are done with the. We only have the ES left, and practically we are done for today. But we're gonna continue covering some of the stuff, and we have the CL. Where is the CL? Here is the CL. This is amazing, and we still have the ES and the CL on the entry signal, but on the this new auto trade we're about to release, we have still on the YM, ES, they're all on the same time frame, all of them, and the CL is still, and even whether you are using 1 minute ES, 3 minute ES, or 5 minutes ES, is the same number, guys. It's the same number, doesn't matter. It's a key to enter the market. It's not just an indicator. Doesn't matter which time frame you are using. Let's see if we have anything on this new auto trade, the fibs. Nothing. And also on the fully automated entry signal, we still have one left. It is right there. We're done with the Nasdaq. I showed you the Nasdaq ES. We are done with those. We still have one more here. Is and we are done with the CL as well. So now the market is slowing down, so we will have a peace of mind to start digging into new trades. And Okay, finally the market is briefing a little bit, so we are briefing as well, and very nice. Starting with, and now the market start come down a bit, and we will start looking for new trades. Um, I need to know if any of our members followed us on the ES when we hit the target on the ES, and I need to know who took the CL, who took the Nasdaq, and who took because you have the system on your computer. You should have took some of those trades, and at the moment. Okay, I don't know if it's anybody on Friday trading the DAX. There is a new signal on the DAX entry 337.5, target 357. I don't know if there's anybody interested in this one here. Mr. Rigo, NQ, CL, green. Okay, thank you, sir. Yes, ES, YM, and NASDAQ. Good, Lorna. Are you out? Okay, guys, if you want to take a short trade on the Russell, go for it. There is go put it on a limited order. If anyone follow us, you follow us on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade, and I don't want that headache. You just follow us on a sim. If you wanted to follow us on a sim on the Russell, you put sell limited order at 56.7, 56.7 sell order, because it has to cross the 71. So you put it at 56 level. The auto trade took that trade from the entry signal. That's fine. That's good enough. But because this thick zone here, the support line, I'm worried about the 57 level. But you can go below that one here and take a short trade on somewhere a couple ticks below that, like 66.8 or 6.7 short. You should be fine with it. And we will be updating you also on that this baby, the Fibs automated to trade. I'm really having a ball with it, and is any other traders? Where is Virgilio today? He committed suicide yesterday. I was supporting Virgilio. He was 10,000 in the plus life with the real money. 10,000. This guy knows how to trade. I guarantee you that. Okay. Where is Virgilio? Did he jump out of a balcony? No, he have a fruit garden. He's an Italian. He like fresh vegetables. So let's see where he is today. Well, he's not here. He passed out eating hamburgers. Okay, so let's look at if we can find any new signals come in. The market analyzer is based on one contract only, and right now we are on 200 ticks into the profit based on the last entry signal. However, for somebody who don't have money, if you are just trading one contract, ES, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones, you are around 2, 6, and you are around $700-800. So that's what if you are dealing on one contract. On two contracts, you double up that. That's it. Let's see what else we have. The market now is calm. And I'm so glad the market is calm a bit so we can recover and trying to digest what happened today, and trying to recover where we are in this market. So in a way, I'm glad it's start slowing down. Oh, no, he didn't commit suicide. He crashed the Nasdaq and the YM short. Where you are? What is your position and how much you got out of it? Come on, Virgilio. This guy yesterday, honest to God, $10,000 in a profit, real money. I saw it myself. I was giving him support. I salute him. I mean, he is a real trader. You know. Oh, who is that? 12,000. Who is that? Bogdan. Okay. Okay, those the Brits. Vito Mafia team. A bit of version. A flat up to 9,002. $9,002. Virgilio. Super. You're done. Yesterday, you made a little over 10,000. I saw it with my own eye, and today is 9,000. So this is 19,000 in 2 days. Today he got a flat up to 9,002, and yesterday how much was it? 10,000 something. So you are up to 19,000 from yesterday. Amazing. In this business, you either get it or you don't. There is none in between. You either get the idea what's going on or you don't. You either fly with it or you crash it. There is none in between. Okay, we still have a CL trade here, and the Nasdaq YM we are done, and we have two different Italian maps here. One from England, Vito, uh, Italians, Brits, 12,000, and Virgilio, he's alone. He has some partners, but he's the only one in the ring, actually. And 9,000, that's good. So, yeah, you gotta be careful on the Russell. You have to. That's why I said you has to. It has to be below those level before you want to take a short on the Russell, because this entry is only a chart, and this is a pullback re-entry, so you don't want to mess with that. So you put the short entry right below that line. So that's why I said limited order sell below that line. We will be looking for something to chew on. We have a lot of hungry people today. The party on the ES is finished, and it seems like we are about to change direction on the ES. The CL, I think the party is not over on the CL. Let me see on the CL. Let's wait a little bit on the CL. Nasdaq, we are done. Hit target. There is nothing to do with the Nasdaq. As I remember, we called the DAX for you a few minutes ago. Everything we say, it is, you go back on the video, 100% transparency. We do not say anything we did not. As I recall it, we called the DAX for you. I don't know who's trading the DAX, but from the last entry call, we told you about to go buy signal on the DAX. You are up to 36 ticks for now. Well, Rico, they come with traders. They come with different colors. You know, you have some people trade Renko. There is some people trade in range. My job is to show the real 1 minute, because if your system works on anything, you know. Uh, but I cannot hide behind a Renko bar. So you can use our Renko bar. But I criticize those people using Renko because Renko cover all the faults in your system, whether you are auto trading or you have an indicator. A Renko because a Renko move and gives you false. It looks everything nice and clean and superb. And when you do optimization with the Renko, you find yourself, you make $1 million this year. You put it to work, you find out you're down $1 million. I criticize everyone using Renko. There is a new signal on the gold buy 1401. That's why you find all those pre-made video after the fact. They show you. They cannot even show you one time frame. They show you the CL on the ticks, and then the ES on a range, and then the YM on a line break, and then I don't know on a Renko bar, because they don't have any consistency on any time frame, and that's why the Renko, it is a perfect time frame to cover all the faults in the system. The minute you look at somebody demonstrating with Renko, dump it. If you really want to see system works, 1 minute. If you want to see an indicator working, 1 minute. If you want to see an auto trade works, 1 minute. Not banana time frame line break. Who can trade line break? Who can trade line break? It doesn't make sense. You know, Renko are good for reversal only. But if we take a Renko bar, it does not show you the true trend in the market. Ninja Trader chart is not in Renko. Ninja Trader chart is in minutes. So when you are adding this Renko on that chart, you are just total off. And good luck making money with Renko. You cannot trade a trend with a Renko. Looks good. Looks perfect. It looks very profitable. Try to go with it with life, and you see yourself. You need to make sure to buy diapers before you start trading with Renko. You need it. Okay, guys. On the DAX, the last call, it was the DAX is 43, 44 ticks. And right now we need a new signal. We are looking for a new signal, and there is nothing to chew on right now. Good. So then I'll go get fresh coffee, and we start again. Okay, let's see if do we have anything right now. Nope, nothing at the moment. So I'll go fast, grab a coffee. I'll be right back. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, we are about to have something waiting on a new signal. In the meantime, we're still on those trades with the ESCL on the FIB, and please make sure on Monday to our members to come in. I will be covering that on Monday. It is easy to install, and for the ones don't know how to install, we have the team support. Will be sitting on a standby. We need to get everyone uh, qualified to have the zone to be up and running by Monday. And for on the weekend, I'll try my best to do this on the weekend. For the ones who have the big package and they have the subscription for the zone, uh, if you receive an email, that's mean your zone does not work. You need to remove your old zone because we are putting you on a new server. and so your license has been transferred to new server, and so it's no longer. You will get a video how to remove your old zone, and you will get a template, and you will get the file to download. I'll try to do this on the weekend. I made a mistake last weekend. I hope I will not make the same mistake this weekend. Um, I started with the kitchen, try to paint the kitchen, and then extended to the hallway, then to the living room, then to, I mean, it was adjusted the kitchen, and then I wind up uh, open a big project in the house. So that was not a very brilliant idea. It was um, when you start with the kitchen, it was a white color, and when you paint it, the others start looking bad, and then you start going, and that was not smart. Then I wind up having a big project the whole week, and so never make that mistake again. And so if I have the time this weekend, I will try to send it out before Monday. So if you have a question, we can cover that on Monday. If it's not, then it will be send it out on Monday. We'll see how the schedule it is going to happen. And um, let's see if there's anything. Right now, there is nothing, guys. Nothing. On the Gary, I swear, I mean, if I knew it was going to be that a job, I would have got a contractor, but it was just a couple walls, you say, you can do it, move your body a little bit, a little challenge, physical challenge a little bit. And then you dig yourself in a big, it's not about, you know, started with two walls, end up with the 12 walls. And that's it. But Gary, I want to say thank you for your compliment yesterday. We have one customer, only one, who's been trading for 30 years. And he is the most experienced trader we have. And he's a very nice guy and very aware of the market. And yesterday he sent me, I don't, I hope you don't mind. And yesterday he sent me a message, and it was very nice. The guy is limited with the computer. We look after him, no big deal. And he's not a demanding customer, on a daily basis. Very polite, very nice. But thank you very much for your compliment. Thank you very much for your dedication. It is wonderful product. You have a winner, Sam. Thank you very much for when it comes in. We have a new signal, Russell, buy 62 level, target 66. When it comes from a guy who's been trading for 30 years, this is a pleasure. Guys, this a new signal on the Russell is a good one. It's a clear one. And if we look at the Russell, there is nothing holding the Russell. So it is a very good, clean cut on the Russell. So this is the only time you're going to have a problem on the Russell when you get to the 65 level. So this is one signal is out of the way. Whoever traded the DAX on the last signal we called, you are on 44 ticks, 550 euro. You are in a good position. So this is the only things we have. The market is a slow down a little bit. That's very fine. And we still on the YM with this new auto trade we are going to release for the qualified ones. The ES we still on, the YM is still on, and This one here, Virgilio, you're gonna rock with it. You're gonna rock with it. This one. Make sure you have a subscription, Virgilio, for that one. So this is where we still on the fib lines, automated the trade, and in conjunction with your floor and fibs, and look at the decision point on the CL today. You have a decision point A and a decision point B, and it was a decision point A right there at 59.63. And you know what? I love it. I love it. And the only thing I missed in this market, just to be alone. It's honest to God, I just missed to be alone. But I envy every guy have this luxury to be alone. I envy him because this market is right in front of you. Everything, you don't need anything. You don't need anything. And then what you do, you just sit down, sip your espresso, put a nice music, and sit down and bang on this market. By 12 o'clock, you should be done, out of here, and it's over. I envy every guy have this luxury. Really. I wish I have this luxury. This is a very funny market. We still hammering on the CL, and the Russell is sitting on a standby. I don't like a trade to be very long, so if this trade is not going to get up, get rid of it, because I don't like to stay too long on a trade. When you are in a trade and it's not moving, get rid of it, because I mean, not right away. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and if it's not going anywhere, in 3 minutes, this market could be going against you or with you. So give it a limit time. Don't stay on a trade 1 hour, because right now this market is a bit calm. It's Friday. We have beautiful run from 9 to 9:30. Tons of money was made between 9 and 9:30. And this is the problem. We don't know when this market spikes. So it could be spike 5 minutes before the market's open, or maybe after lunch. We don't know. But we should be done by lunch hours. We should not be sitting on a gambling table all day long. Jeff. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And thank you, sir. Okay, this one here is up with you. The last two signals we called for you is the Russell and the DAX. The DAX now you are 43 ticks into the profit, and the Russell is going. Watch out on the 64, and let's see what else we have. Not much. This is the only two signals we have, guys. So we can. Where is Vito? Vito, if you're not gonna give me a good compliment, we revoke your license. I think he's working today. Okay, so this is a nice run on the last call on the Russell, and be careful to the 65 level, and Oh, new signal on the euro dollar future and a forex buy. Uh, okay, it's 465 entry, and this ES is going down, so be careful with your Russell trade. The ES is going back to retest the 29.31. Be careful with this one here. What else we have? Trying to pick a trade. There is nothing. We only have an ES on the auto trade we sent you. We have just a re-entry on that auto trade, and this is it. And the zones are they are still on those trades, and there is nothing left now. We're just waiting on something new. We are waiting on the market to move, and yesterday we were showing the 3 minutes, and today we will be showing also the 3 minutes, and the swing trading on the 3 minutes. They're all going in the same direction. The ES, CL, all of them the same time frame, and not some wishy-washy charts. And this is a short on the YM, and this is a short on the NASDAQ. They're all in the same direction, short. We appreciate your support. If you give us a thumb up on the YouTube, and that's easy to handle. You're not paying for the YouTube. You're not paying for our education. You're not paying. At least if you give us the thumb up, so that will keep us running for you. Thumb up on the YouTube, not on the Skype, sir. Let's see. If we are crossing the ES above the 35, we're gonna start getting a new signal on the. Are you on the DAX? Where is the DAX? It's 60 ticks. Are you on the DAX? We call the DAX for you. Anything we say, you go back on the video. 100% transparent. No hula hula here. Did you take the DAX, Virgilio? Okay, look, the ES is about to break. If this ES is about to break, we are coming to new signal. And your Russell trade is going to fly. The first bumper on the Russell is going to be 65. Take it or leave it at 65. The second step is 66.8. 66.8. So it's up to you how you want to do it. Take it or leave it at 65.1. You had one and sold it. Okay, and now probably you're pulling your hair. This is a 1,000 euro trade. We called it right here in this room right now. So this is 1,000 euro, my friend. We cannot win them all, Virgilio. That's okay. So we're gonna wait. Because the ES is about to cross and we still have a trade on the YM, I'm going to start closing those positions. I'm looking for a new trade. So we are. Okay, guys, this is the first level. You can cash in on your Russell if you want to, 64.9. And if you want to extend your trade, you can. The next one is 66.8. Where are you, Luna? Talk to me. I'm going to start closing ES and looking for a new trade. Look at the decision point was at the ES right there. Okay, lady. And let's close it. I want this one here to take a new trade. And what else we have left? We have a CL. Also, we need to close it. You see, it came into this line here with a reversal. So that's why we told you have two options. The first option here, the second option is right there. Look where was the decision point on the CL, followed by short. Look at those lines, how hold the CL with this gray color where it was sideways, a breakout, and then hit the target, and from the target, we have a signal long. It is beautiful trade on this one here. Beautiful. And let's see, did we close on those? We closed on the YM. ES, we still on hold. And we need this one. Perfect. 65.1. 3 reversals. And those reversals do not repaint. And this is a pullback. And there is a good re-entry point right there. It's all right in front of you. And now we're waiting for a new signal. And the signals are still on, based on the signals are still here. So let's see what happens. uh, Gary, he have a grandson hang around him, and so he told him to use Mr. Sam's system today so he can buy an ice cream. So, man, you must be hard on him, Gary. Okay, guys, we're about to have the whole market change in direction. This is a really, for the CL traders, this is a really a nasty area here. You should not be trading anything above the 59.19 all the way to the 33. This is a disaster area here on the CL. Is we are diving into a lot of a chop on the CL. You should not be trading anything on the CL, even with the respect to any kind of auto trade you are using. This is auto trade. Any kind of auto trade, you're gonna have a problem. It's just like you are going into turbulence, and it's gonna be a very bumpy ride in here. So even if you have an auto trade, try to cool off your auto trade a little bit, and I hope you have something in there to hold it on pause or on a break, because this is we are diving into a lot of turbulence in here, and you should not be trading the CL. Anything above 59.19, you should not be trading it until we are in the clear, and the clear is all the way up to 33. So this is a turbulence here, guys, for the CL trader. If you are trading manually or automated as well, you gotta be um, you gotta be careful with that area, please. I mean, it's not pleasant if you are auto trading and you're gonna be losing a couple $100 on that auto trade, whatever that auto trade coming from. With all the respect to everyone's auto trade, but this area here, it is very hard zone. So if you are auto trading or you are trading, try to relax a little bit, and try to cool it off on a trade until we get something. One thing in this business, in the future trading, it is not up to us when, how, which market we need to trade. It's not up to us. You cannot say I only trade Nasdaq. You cannot say I only trade ES. You cannot say I trade from 8 to 5. You cannot say I trade after 10. You cannot do that. I personally like to trade at 10 o'clock when everything is calmed down. I don't like to look at the market when the market's open, because it can go left and right. But I take my chances around 9:45, 9:50. Start looking at the chart, and sometimes I cannot find anything. Tough life, you know. Sometimes I find the CL is moving, the ES is not moving. Sometimes that's what you call a trader. You know, you cannot be a trader in one slack. Uh, Sometimes we have the Nasdaq not moving. Sometimes we have the Russell not moving. So you cannot say I only trade I only trade Nasdaq and Dow Jones. You cannot say that. You have to look at ESCL. Maybe stand going Nasdaq Dow Jones. Maybe today the CL is moving very good. So we can take a cut out of the CL. I don't know. Stand going two contract. I will go with one contract on the CL. Or I go on a micro account with ES and micro account on the Nasdaq, micro account on the YM. I will have three horses running, stand one. So, but you cannot say I only trade that market. You cannot do that. You have to have at least three. Now, what I did, I have closed the CL on the fib lines. I have closed those trades on it. Hopefully, because we have the entry signal still on that trade, and it is finished long time ago. And it is get projected from that area here. It's going back to retest the 15.9 level. Fine, fair enough. So what I'm trying to see, look at this short signal on this one here. Beautiful with that one. Anyway, right now I'm hoping the fib line, so that will pick up the opposite direction. We are done on that direction to the short. And if you are short, you are short. If you're not, it's too late to jump into this game. But now what I'm looking for, so you can use, guys, even if we have had the fibs were going in the same direction as the entry signal, this one here, but you can close that trade, and once you hit your target, I prefer maybe you are closed with that auto trade, and then you let the auto trade start picking up the reversal, because this one here, it will pick up the reversal. It will, it will pick up the trend and the reversal. So uh, so it is really smart also if you have a sub account. One, you use it for the signal, and one, you use it for that auto trade, and then but you can use one. You can use one. So I don't know. But now I'm looking forward to see what kind of signal is going to pick up the CL for us. That will be very interesting to see, and we will share that with you when we have a trade. The ES is coming slowly, and we're about to take a long trade on the. Look where we told you to exit on the Russell, and we still on the same number what we said 15 minutes ago. So what you've done, you have maximized your exit, and you have not missed anything. So maybe we're gonna go a little bit more because of the ES now is coming to that direction, and we will see what will happen. Now the market is a bit slow, and we have to be patient. If any of our members is still in any trade or have a question, not sending me TeamViewer to come and log into your computer. We have had a couple people thought we can do that when I'm here, but if you have anything about trading, please ask any of our members, or if you are still out with positions, let me know, and I'll be taking some. Just Skype me, let me know, please. Thank you. While we are waiting on a new signal, guys, I want to mention something that yesterday caught my attention. We have two people when we were doing the support yesterday. There is one of the guys, uh, the CPU was all the way up to 98%. I mean, before you go ahead and purchase 8 monitors and 4 monitors, make sure you have a heavyweight CPU and RAM. Another problem yesterday, it was another guy. Uh, uh, he was running on a 8 gigabyte RAM computer with a couple monitors. So you gotta be careful how you overload Ninja and not use a lot of resources because then when you start your Ninja, you start getting errors, and those errors is not coming from your vendor, it's coming from overloading your Ninja. There is limitation. Another things also caught my attention yesterday to one of the guys. He is using an extreme heavy antivirus where I'm not allowed to advertise for any, but there is a lot of free antivirus, very light. But he was using a very heavy antivirus that the data has to go through that antivirus with a low RAM he's running. He was totally crippled computer, and that is going to cause your NinjaTrader to lag. And when NinjaTrader start lagging, you're not going to get any performance. So before you say I have 4 monitors or 8 monitors, make sure those 4 monitors or 8 monitors are not hundreds of charts loading in there and is just blowing in your face because everything is lagging. Another thing is your Wi-Fi is okay to be in the garden somewhere and using your Wi-Fi, but when you are trying to go live, I hope you are connected to a wall, not just to Wi-Fi. If you are doing some swing trading, yes, okay, but if you are trying to scalp the market or something, and you are on a Wi-Fi, maybe it's not a brilliant idea, So make sure there is a new signal on the DAX after you nailed over $1,000 on that one last entry, and now there is a sell at 68 and 43. So again, guys, don't overload your Ninja. It's still it's a beautiful platform, but still is a new platform. It's not like NT7. It's been around for many years. So we have to be a little bit delicate with it and not to be overloaded with NinjaTrader 8, especially if you are using systems. Do a lot of calculation. Now, if you are using a black box indicator, you go ahead, shoot as much as you can because it's a black box indicator. But when you are using a lot of math in any kind of system, then you need to be careful. I mean, if you are trading CL, okay to put ES, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, but don't go overboard with a million chart and put the DAX. If you're not trading the DAX, why you need the DAX chart? If you're not using the Russell, why you need a Russell chart? So keep it to the minimum, your chart, so you will have a better performance, and you should not be running a CPU over 50%. I mean, I've seen yesterday 89% CPU memory. It was gone 100%. And how are you going to rock with it is not, And some of them, they are out of date computers. But most of the support, they say you guys are getting, you have an i7. i7 is a very good processor. Maybe you need to increase your RAM. You don't need to buy a new computer. Maybe it's okay to go from 16 gigabyte RAM, upgrade to 32 gigabyte RAM. But especially those guys, sometimes we get a request on a laptop, and there are those laptops, they are on 8 gigabyte RAM. They want to run NinjaTrader 8 with it. and there is no space in the laptop. I don't know this good or bad. So we need to be careful how we are running our computers, guys. And I think Ninja should give education. I think they did before, but they should give more education about. We had a guy a couple of months ago, Ninja Trader, had a problem with him, and I had a problem with him. He was using an XP, and his XP was when he was started Ninja Trader, just Ninja Trader without anything in it. Ninja Trader 8. His XP window was crashing by just starting Ninja Trader 8. And he was very pissed with Ninja, and Ninja told him, you need to upgrade your computer. And the guy don't want to upgrade. On top of that, he have a broken version XP, not even a genuine, So this guy want to trade with a broken version XP window on a laptop, and he was pissed why his laptop was getting crashed on a 4 gigabyte RAM. XP, a cracked version, 4 gigabyte RAM, and an XP window, and he's asking us why his computer not flying. I don't know how that computer is gonna go anywhere. So, and the support team came in to him, and they were, and they told him they need to upgrade his, but he refused to upgrade his broken version XP. So that is not going to work. So for the ones are not familiar with the systems, make sure your computer is shiny, clean up, not too many junks in it, and memory free. Some of the antivirus, they slow down your computer. So if you have a top-notch computer and you have, I cannot call names in here, but there is some of the antivirus. If you have 500 horsepower and you put this antivirus, now you have a 200 horsepower. So I'm trying to simplify it. So what they do, those antiviruses kill 300 horsepower out of 500. So what I'm saying is you need a light. When you're trying to go on an antivirus, try to go on a light antivirus, and not this heavy duty is going to cripple your, because what you need smoothness on your computer. Another thing is those cheap server for $80 and $100. They run those servers on a 2 gigabyte share RAM, and don't fool yourself. If you wanted to, those they don't work. They lag. If you have one chart, it's fine, but they're gonna lag. Even if you order more RAM on them, it's a share RAM. It's not your RAM. It will be much cheaper to run your computer and then use a team viewer if you need to have a freedom on your iPhone or your tablet, and then you can control your trade from your team viewer to your PC. Then go ahead and buy those cheap server for $80 and $100, and they don't have a memory. They lag all the time and they crash because there is no memory and those cheap server. In order for you to have a good server, you need to talk about $500 and up. Like what we have. We have physical ones, and nobody is sharing it. So this is what I'm trying to say is we need to pay attention to those matter. And another new customer last week, I think, or the week before, we came in and his computer was totally handicapped, and then he brought technician to come in and clean his computer. When we come back to his computer was flying. But when we came in the first time, his Ninja Trader was like a sick dog. It couldn't even load a chart. When he brought a technician, he come in and clean all the junks from his computer, because he have a very good computer, took this heavy antivirus away, smoothed it out, and it was a really good, fast, tradable computer. And it don't have to be from those tradable companies. They want to sell you trade computer, because you can go to any store and buy a gaming computer, and it will be much better to buy a computer is already ready than to go to your local guy, put in some kind of hardware made in China with no names in it. I prefer to buy the pre-ready computer, gaming computer, and try to keep it clean, and for your personal amusement, whatever that is, use a small laptop, and keep your trading computer clean and ready to go. Those things, on and on and on, have a big impact on your. You don't need to the auto trade or your trading to start lagging. And yesterday, I was at one of the guys, very nice guy. I deleted his workspace because he have tons of chart unnecessarily. You know, I deleted his workspace, and then his computer was running. Um, his CPU was 98 or 89%. I forgot. So, yes, sir. It was a sick, my computer. Yes, sir, it was, but now it's running fine. We are waiting on, we sit down and talking, but we are waiting on a trade, guys. I'm sorry, there is nothing. So we are waiting on a trade. I'm so glad, sir. You have money to buy him an ice cream now. Um, we once we cross. This is what I said, Carmen. Uh, we this area here, we should not be trading on the CL. We are waiting till we get over the 59.33. Then we are going to have the last projection is 59.33. Once we cross this one here, Carmen, we will have a new buy signal, and we will get it. So on the CL, no, sir, we don't have anything right now on the CL at all. Which one, Jigorv? On the blue chart here you're talking about? Carmen, the CL has not taken any trade yet on the fib line. Has not. It's just slow now. Sorry, guys, it's a bit slow, and we had some good movements early, and we're waiting. There is a new signals coming in, but it's a bit slow. We gotta take our time. Maybe I might miss something, but you keep your eye on the first column here, and then you see the new signal. Then you can follow it. Here's your entry and your target. It's a very straightforward. The same thing apply on the Forex. If you are a Forex trader, you can see the new signal comes here, and then you can follow entry, sell, or buy, and then it gives you the number and it gives you the target. Very straightforward trading. But we are coming out with a new signal on the CL. If we are breaking the last number here, the 59.33, we're gonna have a new signal on the CL. You know, Carmen, I stayed too long on the short trade with the CL, with the fibs. If I exit early, I would have got a signal long time ago to go long. But what happened, I stayed too long on it, and I should have closed it earlier, so we could have got the beginning of turning around in this market, and I didn't. But I'm like you know, I'm just, this is now today I learned that don't stay too long with it, close it, and wait to reverse this market, and then the auto trade will take a trade. We need the CL to close above the 59.33 before we can go long on the CL. The ES is a long way from home because we have a problem right there at the 35 level. We closed, we hit the target, and you can see from the ES, we hit the target 3 times. You know, we're done with it, and we are coming into this hard area. Once we break that hard area, we're coming another hard area at 36.50 and 36.75 and 37. This is extremely hard area as well. So for now, I'm not looking on any trade on the ES at all. And the same thing with the Nasdaq. At the moment, this is actually a re-entry point, but I don't want to do that on the re-entry point. So also the Nasdaq have a lot of ways to go before we can confirm the long position. So it's too early for it, and the CL is done, over with, and the same story on the YM. We had a long position and it fell, of course it did. And I will not take any trade on the YM right now, because if we look at the ES, this is a long way from home. I will only take the YM when I see this ES start crossing the 37 level. I will put a buy order in here. But right now, I don't want it to put anything in there. I want to keep my eye on the ES to see if we can cross the 37 level. If we're not crossing the 37 level, this one here is become irrelevant. The CL trade is, you see, is struggling on this resistance line. Okay, that's very fine. Then now the fib automated trade is going to take the zone is going to take the trade if it's gonna go further down. That's very, very fine. So it's a bit slow, guys, but we have a beautiful run earlier today. Well, the fib automated trade took a trade. If you want to know, Carmen, on the YM and an ES, amazing. Just enter a trade. I mean, this is a different automated trade, and just take it from the Florida fibs, and it just took the ES trade. But nothing on the CL yet. And nothing on the Nasdaq. So that he just took those trades. I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep our eye on it. No trade on the CL, no trade on the Russell with the FIBs, and no trade on the Nasdaq. So we'll see what will. If you want to go back to the Russell, taking a trade on the Russell, and you want to close position, you have the re-entry point is 61.9. So what we do, you can put it at 62.1 limited order buy, at 62 level, or 62.1 limited order buy. And if you want to close your position, or you want to, whatever you want to do, and go back and put 62.2 as a buying order. So this is, oh, you little devil here. Okay. You know, I told you guys, this one here, the YM, start taking a trade, and it took a trade. On the ES is still a flat on that trade, but on the YM start going. And what is nice, look at this on the YM, whether you are using 1 minute, 3 minutes, and 5 minutes. It's the same entry. Look. It's the same entry, plus minus 1 tick, absolutely. But it's the same entry. So this is a lot less headache for you. And here it is. I'll let you know, Carmen, when we get a long trade on the CL. And the ES is still on flat 0. And we will examine what happened. So yeah. And now the ES start taking off. Start taking off. And this is nice. Oh, yeah, the crude. Okay, thank you, sir. I'm sitting playing with it. Okay, we have a new signal, CL. Entry price 59.35. Go ahead and put limited order at 59.36. 59.36 limited order. 59.36 limited order. And we are coming with the ES. And now the YM, it is a good one. The YM, it is oh, it's too late. I was playing with the, but the YM is a good trade. And we are coming with, we need to keep our eye on the NASDAQ. We are coming with a new, we are coming with, okay, a new signal ES, a new signal NASDAQ by 688, 638. This little one, it was much faster prediction. This is a new auto trade and already nailed the 300 on that trade. And he's already 200 on that trade here. And it was a very early prediction. And you know, this is funny because he has not taken any trade on the NASDAQ. And this is really pleasant. This is really nice. You know, and it is amazing. I love it. I really like this one. So, okay, we already took a dive on this. Okay, on the, you know, because the entry, we have a resistance line at 38.25. So, you know, you got to be careful with the 38.25. Whoever took the CL, you are okay. You are on a long haul. The YM, I was not paying attention to it, so I did not follow the YM. But we give you the CL. If you are on trade on the NASDAQ, try to put, if you are on the trade, it's fine. If you are not, try to put limited order or close position, put a limited order at 89.25. Don't let the ES drag you on the pullback. Close it, put it on 38.50. 38.50 limited order buy. Oh, this is the Russell. Sorry. Okay, here is the CL. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Yes, Jigorf. Yeah, I don't. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Now I know which indicator you're talking about. We are coming to a lot of problems on the ES. Well, on those, this is the new auto trade, guys. Uh, this is $600 on this one here, on that trade. Besides for whatever we have done today. Yes, it is amazing, Carmen. It is. But you see, we are coming to a lot of problems here on the YM. So yeah, there is a couple of $300 early entry. That's how it is. We'll keep you update with that. Okay, well, we are on the right direction, guys, but the market is slow. Nothing we can do. It's going to give us a bit hard time. If the market going back on you, don't go back and drag a bad trade. If it goes back and you cannot handle it, like this one here, it's very simple. The entry, there is nothing wrong with it. Let's say you're trading the Nasdaq, you're taking one trade, it's too much for your blood. You close it, you put a buy entry again here. This is the whole principle. And so we do not lose any money. If the market pulling back, this is a pullback. But if we cannot handle the pullback, there is nothing wrong with it. You just close it and then you put it here. The same thing here on the ES. If this market decided to go up, we are ready for a trade. If the market is going to give us a hard time coming to the pullback re-entry at 79, we are ready for it. So there is two options here, right there, the 88.75 on the Nasdaq, or the pullback 79.7. There is no short here. There is no short, you know. So this is one of the tricks. You keep your losses very limited, especially if you see, now if this market come into my direction, it will get me filled. And it is very good also to put it one or two ticks above this resistance line or a support line. Why? Because we need this bar to close above that line here. So don't take a trade. And if the market did go the opposite direction, this is an example on the ES as an example. This is right at the line. Is it good? No. I prefer to put it one tick above the line. Why? Because we all know how accurate those lines are, without a doubt. Day in and a day out for many months of life, you should know by now how accurate they are. So we give a little gap between the line and the entry point. And this is exactly how I spotted on the ES and then the YM. We have a lot of problems coming to those area here, as you see. So what is nice about this new auto trade, guys, is not to just taking this trade for you. You know immediately where you are going to have a problem and decide to take a trade off immediately. And what is nice about it, as an example, you can put is the same entry. You can put a one on the 1 minute and one on the 3 minutes under the same account, and so you can enjoy the benefits out of the 1 minute support resistance and the 3 minute support resistance. And this is an idea also you can do, but the entry is going to be the same. Whether you are using 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, or 5 minutes, the entry is going to be the same. It's not coming. The update on that system is not coming from your computer. So this is a really, really something. Your computer is taking the trade from wherever you are. Your computer is taking the trade to your broker. But the update for that system is not coming from your computer, it's coming from our server. You see, on the ES, once we break those area here, the 38.25, 39. This is a good potential for $1,000 trade. So we know immediately where this ES having a problem. If you look at the wick, it's at 38.25. Once we cross the 38.25, we're gonna be struggling at 39. Once we cross the 39, is all the way to the 41, and then you can see it. And then we have a confirmation on the floor and fibs. I don't know if you can see that on the YouTube or not, but you have a floor and fibs calculated by the market movement to confirm every line, every tick, every number. So we got this market surrounded very well. So this is how, and it's still no CL trade, Carmen. I'll keep looking for it. You can see we have on the floor and fibs. I don't know if you can see that, but we have a confirmation on this zone. Even they are extremely accurate. Now we added more accuracy to it by adding the floor and fibs on them. So we have the floor and fibs confirming those areas. So when you make a decision on a closing position, is without a doubt, it is a good number. Um, Okay, this is the last bumper, the 39, and we are okay. Once we cross the 39, we are okay. Also, there is another trick you're gonna be learning is the high time frame with a target trend, and those are extremely important. Those two, immediately you find out when they are both in a green or both in red or one in a green or red. This is it tells you how weak or how strong that trend is when you are trading. Because what we don't need confusion when we are trading. We need immediate answer what we to do right away. The entry is automatic, the management is us. But in the same time, we need to understand if those levels going to hold, if this trend it is weak or strong, and those within a couple days you should get adapted to it, and then you will take it from there. That's a very guys. I mean, if you really wanted to change the jobs and things, you're not gonna get away with it with just automated to trade. You need to let the automated to trade take the trade for you, and then you manage it. This way you can have somewhere in this business. But if you just want to look at numbers and not touching anything, you're gonna stay the rest of your life not touching anything. But this way, the motions are away and the managements are easy to control once the auto trade is taking it. And if you don't want that, you can always use fully automated and get it over with. But in conjunction with an automated and a human, you will have common sense if the auto trade taking a trade. And as you see right now, the ES is sitting on 38.25. Okay, I respect that. Is struggling. I respect that. And I have $366. So I have a $366 on the table. Should I take it and call it off, or I'm gonna go sit down on the blackjack table and I'm gonna go for the $500 round or for the $1,000 run? So those the small details is gonna be in your call. It's not my call. So it's up to you what you want to do with it. Without a doubt, the 38.25 is a struggling number on the ES. You know. Yeah, I mean, I have to stick till it's 12 o'clock, but I'm gonna stick a little bit longer for the guys, helping them with this last entry, and we will call it off. But I need to make sure this one is gonna go through on those straight. I will wait another 5 minutes. Actually, you're wrong, Virgil. On a Friday, this is where you're wrong. On a Friday, when all those retailers go home, they lose money on the first couple of 3 hours on a Friday, and they leave. This is where real traders start coming in after 12, because most of the time on a Friday, around between 12 and 1 o'clock, there is some traders start coming in. Most of the time, not every time, most of the time on a Friday, the market start taking one direction. I'm not saying every Friday, but most of the Fridays. So either all the way long or all the way short. And a lot of traders, we used to also on a Friday either trade very early on the European timing or very late after 12 o'clock Eastern time, because this is where all the retailers go home, making a mess in the market all over the places. And now the market is going one direction. And actually, it is the best time to start scalping. It is on Friday, as you see here, on a Friday after 12 o'clock, because first of all, you get filled easy. There is not hundred thousands of people online to get into the same number as you do. So the scalping here on this Friday, they start sinking in after 12 o'clock, and they start collecting ticks. And this is a lot of traders are unaware of it. So there is a lot of things that cannot be said in public, sadly. Not because not being nice, but too many people using the same system or the same time frame or whatever. It's not gonna work anymore. And Mr. There we go. This guy jumped from 9,000 to 13,742 with a live money. And yesterday you had over 10,000. So you closed 2 days with a 23,000. Have a nice day, Virgilio. Go away. Nice talking to you. You have a young girlfriend. Go take her out. Enjoy life. Thank you, sir. Have a nice weekend too. His grandson is bugging him with an ice cream. And Virgilio, also go get an ice cream to your girlfriend. And And Jigorv, we got you. Rigo committed suicide. And thank you, sir. Okay, guys, the market is going up, but if you want me, that is okay. Any of our traders is still in the market? Any our traders still in the market, or all of you closed? Thank you, Jeff. Luna, okay, everybody is done. And I want to say thank you very much. And please don't forget to give us a thumb up on a YouTube if you like us to stay. Is anybody in there? Every time it beeps this one here. You're done. Thank you, Luna. And um, good. Everybody is done. I want to say thank you very much. And I wish you all a very nice weekend. And I'll see you all on Monday. And then Tuesday, we'll be back on the YouTube live. And I wish you a very nice, pleasant weekend. And stay out of trouble, guys. Despite the low volume summer and all this, I mean, we are getting away with it. And but maybe next month is going to be extremely slow. Maybe it is time to take a week off, enjoy the sun, and see you all on Monday. Thank you. Bye for now.